So I've decided to tackle this by finding where my eye level is on this photograph, and I'm going to mark that so that I make sure that I'm going to put my eye level up and then put my piece of paper underneath it, thinking about where I want this to fall on this piece of paper, because that's going to help me place everything. Then I drew that one corner, and then literally with one angle I can figure out that left vanishing point, and now I'll figure out my right vanishing point, and that gives me my cone of vision. So I'm going to put another like a string up on that so that I can move that later, because there is another 2-point box in this that is going to be needed to be drawn with a sliding vanishing point. So that means that the vanishing points won't go to those exact same two, but they will be that same distance somewhere on the eye level. The common thing is they have to stay on that eye level. They cannot vary. So now I'm just drawing this chair, and it all falls within these two vanishing points. So it's like boxes being drawn to the vanishing points. And you just need to make sure that you keep your parallels parallel to the side of the piece of paper. To use a ruler, you have to just double check it. I like to sketch it in lightly first and just make sure that that's where I want it before I come in and make a darker line. And there's my cat and the strings. So notice this is just like a box. It's just sitting inside of the box. And you could go in and like round it and change it, and obviously this is a pretty basic chair, but most chairs could fit within kind of a cubey box. Every line goes to either the vanishing point left or the vanishing point right. You just kind of keep going back and forth and filling it in. Now I'm drawing the other box. Now I first drew it wrong, so I didn't show that part, but I wanted to kind of leave it so you could see where I had drawn it wrong. I needed to draw this corner closer to the leg of the chair, because if I didn't do that, it didn't look right. So now I'm adjusting it, and it's very, very, very close to that chair. Now notice I put my piece of paper over closer to that vanishing point, but keeping it on or closer to the edge, keeping it at the same eye level. And then I moved it over even a little bit more, because my vanishing points were so far away. So remember, no matter what, they have to stay on that same eye level. They cannot change. So now that's like just a very, very angled box, so it's very close to the vanishing point. And then this side is really far from the vanishing point. And you see just like a little bit on the other side of that leg. And so you can kind of line it up and see, you know, where it should cross the leg. When I do it the first time, that's what wasn't happening. So sometimes you just have to make adjustments and fix it. Now that's that little path edge in there. Make sure your parallels stay parallel. You can come in and emphasize your line weight, especially like leading edges. Refine things a little bit. Now I'm drawing the 1-point birdhouse that's on top of the chair. I'm trying to draw kind of the rectangle front face of the box. So it's a rectilinear form. And the front face is parallel. So it vanishes to a single vanishing point on your eye level, which is actually the photographer's eye level. And every 1-point box that is in any photograph always goes to the same single vanishing point. There only happens to be one thing in here, but if there were multiple, they would all go to the single vanishing point. So I'm drawing an X to find the center, and then and of the back, so I can find and draw a line straight up to find the peaks and how to join them. First do the front peak and then do the back peak. And that back little top edge goes to the vanishing point.